Alrighty, welcome to Romera Records podcast. Today we have on Leon Stoner Firm. What's going on, man?
Yes, sir, man. How you doing, man? You doing all right?
Doing good, man.
Man, I'm blessed, man. Can't complain at all, man.
We basically, just started linking up and doing music, and I think it's pretty great, just getting to meet people in the Memphis area and getting to know them. But this is the first time we, had a chance to really talk about, other stuff. It could be about music or whatever, but really glad to be able to do this with you and
Yes,
get into
sir.
it.
Vice versa, man. Let's do it, man. Yes, sir.
So, I know you were telling me that you're from Memphis. Is it North Memphis or South Memphis?
Nah, first of all, thanks for having me. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I'm from Parkway Village. You know what I'm saying? This right off exit 18.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Perkins, Cottonwood, all that. But you know what I'm saying? South Memphis, you know what I'm saying? I got my ties in South Memphis as well. Airways, Glenview, all that area, you know what I'm saying? So, but I have stayed in North Memphis before. I've stayed everywhere in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? But Parkway Village is where I'm from, for real. Parkway Village, yes, sir.
Now, is that an area that you go back to a lot, or where are you hanging around most of the time?
This is an area I go back to a lot, you know what I'm saying? That's where my family is. That's where we from, you know what I'm saying, right now. So it's just, like you see, everybody got their hood, you know what I'm saying, where they from, where they represent, you know what I'm saying? But Parkway Village is where I got my flowers, where I grew up at. That's where when I say grew up, like mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like got a lot of my ways from there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of wisdom from there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things happened, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, man, like I said, I became a man in Parkway Village, you know what I'm saying? But most of my childhood was spent South Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people, you're born one place, but you grew up in another place.
Yeah, that's true. So that's perfect example for me. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how it is. But yeah, but man, I know people all around, to be real. So
how was growing up around the area? Like, did you play sports? Your football, basketball?
Oh yeah, man. Growing up, I was playing football. You know what I'm saying? I was good at all the sports, but football was my primary sport, man. And like I got so many accolades doing that. You know what I'm saying? From a kid all the way to like my second year in college. You know what I'm saying? Until I decided to leave it alone, but. Yeah, growing up, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot of that, but away from that, of course, everybody got their struggle, everybody got their story, you know what I'm saying? So went through our struggles, man. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna get too deep in it, but I'm gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just my mother went through her situation with drugs, you know what I'm saying? My father, however he was doing it, you know what I'm saying, pulpit wife, preacher, I guess. So he just I witnessed a lot at an early age. I had to grow up early. And like in one of my songs I state, I didn't jump off the porch. I was thrown off of it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take care of myself at an early age. Like in the midst of what people were saying, you know what I'm saying, from the outside in, when it comes to like my family being in church, all that, like it was so much more away from that, you know what I'm saying? So it just like, oh man, the way I was just born, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just, when it comes to my music, it's about showing people how I'm getting away from it, motivating them to getting away from the struggle, the hood, wherever that story is, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing on right now.
Yeah, I mean, I always liked your music, listening to it. And then, like, as I've been talking to you and getting to know you, like, I listen to it differently because I'm like, snap, he talks about that. That's how it really
true,
is.
Man.
So.
And that's what I'm starting to understand when it comes to the audience and learning how to reach out to the people that's listening to you and gravitate towards them and so they can gravitate towards you. But it's like, man, like when it comes to my music, I'm trying my best to put myself in a lot of people's shoes. Most of my, you know what I'm saying? But I got to give my story. So, man, I'm trying to relate the best way I can, man. So hopefully they just, you know what I'm saying, take the time out to try to just feel me out, hear me out, whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying? But I got a different story, man, and a different vibe, a different sound, whatever. So I hope just give me a chance to understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing an artist can do is truly just like talk about things that they probably see all the time and do all the time, because that's what's going to get people to really relate to you in your music, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, like Leon, he do this, oh Leon did that, and they might even want to go to the place. If you talked about a certain bowling alley you like going to, people would be like, yo, let's go to the bowling alley Leon.
That's true now. That's true. Just like, man, but it's a good thing because at first, just like when I'm first starting, I used to do certain things, and I used to see how people used to follow behind me. I used to get discouraged about it sometimes. I used to pull away from social media because of this one situation. But like, I had to learn to grow. It was just an influence. So I had to learn how to master the energy and my ways towards that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's an influence, bro. Like, you just an influence, a vessel to what people need to be doing around here. So I just recently gave away, I gave away over 50 pairs of shoes, like, this past weekend. So I instantly seen how artists was doing it, giving away shoes, clothes. And I was like, man, it made my heart smile. Like, you know what I'm saying? But 2 years ago, I've been like, man, you trying to be like me. But now it's way bigger than that. Like, I had to grow out of it. Like, this little kid, this little, you know what I'm saying? This little boy stuff. So, man, thank God for this, for my mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew away from it, and now I'm learning how to just grow and just take heed to whatever I'm doing, and just teach people how to grow from this move to that move, and come together. Let's do it together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on now, for real.
Yeah, I mean, there's the saying, copying is like the highest form of flattery. If you are, following behind somebody, that means that you appreciate what they do and you like what they do. So you might just want to be like them.
It's true, because one thing I learned doing this thing, like, and one thing I am willing to do, I'm willing to learn how to follow before I lead. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to learn to work before I can be a boss. You know what I'm saying? So exactly what you're saying is correct, for real. So
I think that's what takes their skills or their career to the next level, is when they are able to just listen to what people who have done more in their careers, just listen to what they got to say, listen what they've done, and then boom, now you can like figure out new things. You can do better, and you can level up in your life because you are able to see what they've done. You're able to see how you can advance in life. So I think that's the best way to continue your career and continue to advance in a way that people will see you and they'll see like, oh, he's not just staying stagnant. He's doing more and more, and he's getting better, and he's learning. So I think, doing those kinds of things that's going to help your career more.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to just, man, help any way I can. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm growing to understand that I'm an artist as well, myself, before I can reach out and do this and that. But at the same time, like, I'm trying to break the curse of I got to be the first one to do it. Before I let you in, before I teach you this, before I show you that.
Yeah.
Memphis, like, we go through so much of that, man. You know what I'm saying? So how I feel about it, like, man, so once I experience something or a lot, I want somebody around me to experience something like that feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it just, if they genuinely around me, they gonna understand that it's a team effort. They're not gonna just run off and like, it's we together. I'm learning from you, you learn from me. So let's go ahead and just bring everything together and just grow. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the artists in the city, man, like, that's all we have to do. Like, we have to, you might have one big fan base, you know what I'm saying, here, one big fan base there, but we all have different audiences. So we have to mend these things together in order to grow in different areas and to really pop, you know what I'm saying? Because the biggest artists don't just have the hood crowd. He got everybody. You know what I'm saying? Drake, he got everybody. Lil Baby, everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is how I feel about it, man. So when it comes to Memphis, man, we got so much talent, raw talent, like organic, real talk. So it's just, we just got to come together, man, and do it, because we a city of a very unique city, bro. Like, real talk, I've seen it, I witnessed it, especially with the position I'm playing in the city. When it comes to me doing the beat battle, wanting to manage artists and having an eye for certain things, when it comes to photography for artists, like all that, like, I'm seeing it. I'm witnessing a lot of people seeing talents. Like, it's crazy how I'm seeing stuff, but it's crazy how when I go over here, you don't know this person. They don't know you. I'm like, nah, like, we need to bring this together, because if y'all knew each other, it would be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm just feeling about it. So
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in this area that I've grown to know and getting to know, like, how they feel about music and stuff like that. I was talking to Sony the other day, and he was like, we were talking about, like, J. Cole's career, how he's made a living off saying, no features, not doing features. But it's like, that's cool for like an album or two. But after a while, it's like, you're just hurting yourself at that point by not doing any features, because now your audience is just your audience. Like you're not reaching a bigger audience because you're not doing any features. You're not getting Lil Baby's audience or Da Baby's audience or, you know, a female singer or anything like that. Like you have to expand and do these features so that other audiences can listen to your music.
True. You're right, man. So I really don't understand what they get out of not wanting to do features. Like, I don't know.
Maybe they just want to say, I did it myself, you know?
Yeah, because like, I understand the character part. That's one thing, but like, reach out. Like, I feel like you should have more effort to reach out to somebody who is more like you. You know what I'm saying? Work and bring somebody up. Like, because for me, I feel like putting somebody on and showing them the game, like, it brings me longevity. So I just feel like everybody should apply it to their life. Like, help somebody, bro. It's gonna bring you longevity, like with your life and what you got going on. Because having a purpose and knowing your why is everything. Yeah, you gotta know it. You know what I'm saying? So once you attack it and master it, don't take one step without learning the other one, without taking the other one. Like you gotta master this step. Even if you come up the steps, you can't take one step without getting to the next one. Like people be skipping, yeah, true enough, but it ain't all about just getting there so fast. Like sometimes you gotta slow down and really take those steps and learn them before you get to the top. You know what I'm saying? Because not you come right back down quick.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, you know, maybe not doing features or being too friendly with people. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be friends with everybody in the industry. You know, you're not going to like everybody. You might like somebody's music, but not like them as a person, or vice versa. You might like him as a person, but not really like their music. But also, you know, there's just the concept of you might not want to associate your music with somebody, you know, you might not like what they stand for or whatever, but, you know, music has its ups and downs as far as the art part of it. You know, as I said, some people you just want to have them in your circle, and there's some people you don't. You know, it's not that you hate them, you know, you got beef with them or nothing. You just, what they stand for or what they're doing just might not be, you know, what you want to do. So
it's true, man. It's true. That's true, man. So y'all,
you going live?
Yeah, I'm going live right now. Damage Media Group, y'all know what's going on. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Like the point you're speaking on is true. It's real. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like we need more people, not to be cocky and have a big ego and anything. Yeah. We need more people like us. You know what I'm saying? To where we can reach out. You know what I'm saying? And just put people on and just learn it and just because like everything we need is here right here in the city. Like even with everything I'm going through right now with certain situations, they tell me like, bro, like you gotta leave the city. Like you done reached everything you can do in the city when it comes to the radio, the shows. Like it's true, but it's like same time like you just so used to just leaving and just not putting in the work here. You know what I'm saying? Like yes, it's abundance here when it comes to just all the crime and everything, but bro, like. I don't know why I just want to just stick to my city and just help us blossom. Like, this is how I am. Like, it's all about moving smart out here. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I got my street tag. I got all that. You know, that's cool. But, like, man, I got to give back. I got to do what my heart tells me to do. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just me alone.
And then, you know, there's certain levels to being a staple in your city. You know, like you could be popular, you could be hot. And then there's like being a legend. You know, there's people like Frazier Boy or Juicy J. You know, all these people are legends. You know, 3 6 Mafia, they're legends in the Memphis area. But, you know, you could just be popular, you know, from Memphis. Like most people, I actually just found this out. You know, Kinfolk Kia Shine is. Yeah. So
I just talked to Kia Shine on DM.
Oh really?
Yeah, I just talked to Kia Shine. Yep.
I had no idea he was from Memphis. I used to listen to his music when I was like in high school
with the dreads, right?
Yeah. I had no idea he was even from Memphis, but I recently just found that out. So you know, those are the types of things like. I didn't even know the guy was from Memphis, but he was still popular, though. I wouldn't call him like a Memphis legend, but he's still popular. Yeah. So some people, you know, depending on how you want to be, I guess, looked at in the in like your city or whatever, you have to think about, you know, how much work are you going to put in? You know, you were talking about doing the shoes thing. Like, if you aren't trying to be like a legend in your city, you probably aren't giving out shoes. So, you know, you're probably just only around every once in a while. You're mainly outside the city, which is fine if that's the way you want to go. But the people in your city aren't going to really, like, when you're around, they're going to be like, all right, so what?
True. Just like no cap, like, I've received some backlash from that. Like, no cap, I've received some backlash from giving away shoes.
That's crazy.
But there was the thing. I'm gonna say that the reason why I did it when it comes to the video, I see how my influence when it comes to my clothes, everything that I'm doing. Like, even as a podcast, like when I leave this podcast, you post it, you're gonna have people come in here and trust me. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen. So it was like, all right, since y'all want to follow me doing this and that, follow this. Like, let me see you do this right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I promoted it and showed it, because I always do it. If you know me, you know.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. Like, I mentor kids. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to James. I mentor kids over at the Tech Center, the Best Buy Tech Center. You know what I'm saying? Which I brought you through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I do my part. I try my best to do my part outside of what I already have going. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I gotta make sure I'm straight enough to do this and that, but I'm gonna do what I can in the midst of my free time. Like, it's just me. I gotta do it. That's how I feel like God's taking me to the next level. How I feel like I'm blessed. Like, because sometimes like people might not feel I had a clout or the means to do this and that, to do what I'm doing. But bro, like when I get behind these closed doors, I'm on my knees praying. Like, I'm doing what God tells me to do. Like, I'm not doing people wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I come from the streets. I'm talking about that, all that. When you see me, I'm gonna have some people with me, yeah, but that will come with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just know, like, I try to stay prepared for all situations, like, because I've been through a lot. So I'm used to just adapting to certain situations. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even when I come a certain way, I'm gonna adapt. Like, I might not come that way this time because I'm adapting, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just used to being me and adapting. But I know my way is, and my intentions is good and great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to really just put on the way I know how to put on, like the way I'm being told to put on by God. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't talk enough about that. But really talk.
I feel you. I mean, there's something that I think is real bad about human nature is people love to like label people a certain way, and people love to like not let you change. Like you were telling me about, you know, your past and everything, and you try to be around in other places and show your face in like places where good things are happening, is because you want people to know you as that type of person. And
bro, like I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Like,
oh, you straight.
Getting people to know me has been one of the hardest things to do, like when it comes to the public eye. Because like, I don't not tell my story yet. Like, bro, I spent 18 years of my life like really fighting drugs. Like, not because I'm taking them, but my mom, you know what I'm saying, with her situation, when she was pregnant with me, I'm giving you exclusive information. Like, when she was pregnant with me, like, she was doing drugs, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I spent 18 years of my life, like, fighting it, you know what I'm saying? So, it was so much going on with my body, my system, like, just so much, you know what I'm saying? So, I seen a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, even when it comes to my music, I don't know if people hear it. I don't know, but it's in there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give it to them, trying to let them hear it. So, I know how some people prefer club music and all that, but right now I'm so stuck in telling my story.
Yeah,
so, like, hopefully they get to know me through the music. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to dwell in it, but like I said, I got to get it out. You know what I'm saying? So, I
mean, does it ever get frustrating trying to, you know, relay that message in your music, or just when you're just like talking to people? Does it seem like y'all aren't getting it, man? Like, I'm trying to. That's
a great question. Yes. That's true. You know what I'm saying? It is. Because how can I put this? Like, and this way I'm put it like this. When me growing as a young man to a man, however, you know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to dwell in the past, trying to grow away from it. To be real, like, most artists not gonna tell you this, but when we trying to write about our past and give you our story, like, we put ourselves in a certain depression. Like, when we doing it, though we trying to be happy and like, we put ourselves in depression trying to write and give our story. Like, that's why I respect some artists who go in and just write and just rap, you know what I'm saying? But when you trying to write, bro, like, sometimes, like, we gotta, then when we done, we gotta pull ourselves out of it. So if you ever seen an artist in a certain corner or just at the table by themselves and they just feeling depressed, like, that's what it is. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah.
So even when you mess with them, bro, what you doing with it? Like, oh, God, bro, I feel like Bro, they really in a certain depression. I just can't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell you that. But I'm gonna tell you that. That what it be. I don't care how rich these artists is, the executive, bro, they writing, they trying to pull something out of somebody, they're trying to relate. Bro, they put themselves in a certain depression. Like, we throw ourselves in it. I promise you that's what going on. So
if you aren't an artist, imagine like having to stick with a family member that dies and then having to tell people about it. That's like being an artist. Like, you are going through this deep time. That's you writing the music. And then now you have to tell everybody about it. And that's you in the booth. You know, you got you and the engineer. That's it. And that is sometimes it's tough for the engineer just listening to you talk about it and trying to push that out of you. It's rough.
That's true, bro. Like, that's true. Like, especially like because being from Memphis, we have a lot of engineers that are artists. So like, with that being said, I feel like they sometimes they relate more to the lyrics than just the music itself first. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it can be a confusion with that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it can be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's however you feel you're gonna manifest your situation with it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of artists who, you know, they like just giving people their story, and I tell people all the time, you got to treat artists like actors. You know, they are trying to portray a story to you, and whether it's real or not, they had to go into a certain mood. They had to get in their zone to be able to relay this story to you, and that's like, you know, that's emotional right there. And then like when you're finished with it, you have to push it, you know what I mean? Like you got to push that story to people and get them to realize, you know, that's, you know, you're standing behind it. You know, you want to get people to enjoy, you know, what you put together.
Facts. That's true.
And if you aren't, I don't know, if you're an artist and you aren't really, if you're doing a lot of music that you aren't really about, you know what I mean? Like you aren't, it's like not your past, then people are going to like it. You know, people are going to enjoy it. There's tons of music out there where people have put out where that's not really the life they live or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. But if
there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah. But if you are, that could be it could be really impactful, you know, as you know, if you're rapping or singing about things that you've been through and ups or downs, whatever, then those are the types of things that people are going to attach themselves to. And like you were talking about, you know, just your daily life, you know, the things that you're doing, people are going to be like, oh, okay, I see him doing this. Oh, okay, I see him doing that. So those are the types of things that people, you know, that's what gets you fans.
True. And like, no cap, like, I'll tell you one time, like, I spent some time in jail, and like, I seen how, like, bro, I'm really talking. It surprised me, man. I can't believe it. Guys, and they're really telling me, like, bro, I'm locked up because I was listening to so and so. Like, listening to so and so, I'm turned up. My influence, the mess out of me. So I'm like, bro, wow, like, and I'm knowing what this person talk about. You know what I'm saying? But me being strong minded to know, like, they don't influence me. But it goes on, like, it does influence a lot of young men, a lot of people. Like, I'm in a grown folks jail, and these 16-year-old in here, you know, murder because he listening to so and so, going 80 and 30. You know what I'm saying? Rob somebody at the corner store, you know, because that's pretty sad. Like, so with that being said, like, though I come from it, bro, I just wanted my message, how I portray it, I just wanted to be so different. Like, I didn't want my influence to be the reason why people killing. Now, I want to be the reason why you gonna get some money. So that's just how I feel. Like, the reason why you trying to get your family out. Yeah, you've been through some things with them, but like, man, go through it, break the cycle. Let's get there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's my mission. That's my way of doing it right now.
And even like, you know, a lot of artists, they don't like being in the spotlight or the limelight or whatever. They might not like doing podcasts like this, but you know, somebody might hear this and they might be like, man, like, I ain't know Stoner went through that. You know, I ain't know like his mom, you know, was on drugs, whatever, but my mom is on drugs and I want to help her with that. So they might, you know, be helping their mom out with that, or they might go through some stuff and be like, man, Leon did that. You know, Leon was in jail. He got out and he got his life right. You're like, I want to do that too. And it's all about the influence, you know, whatever we see people being successful as, if that's what they're doing, we want to do the same thing. And so if people see you as being successful, like, oh, I seen Stoner, he was giving out shoes the other day. He was helping out the little kids. Like, that's what I want to do. And so, people, it's going to be a positive influence.
And that's what I'm setting out to do. That's what I'm trying to do, man. So, and shout out to FUBU as well. You know what I'm saying?
So how did that? Can you talk about that? I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I can. I just give you the small insight on it. Just I got a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? Working on some things as well. So y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? So I just they sponsor they send me clothes. They sponsoring me right now. It's just they doing some things for me, man. Like we getting some stuff together. Like even when it come to COVID stopped a lot of stuff. I'll be honest with you, because I supposed to been on the road with them doing some things, but COVID stopped a lot because I did sign some paperwork with them. I did say that, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, COVID stopped some stuff. But we gathered some things, put some things together here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot has changed since my first conversation with them. So we getting together. Yep.
And that's so cool to be able to have that opportunity at your age. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people go through their whole life and not have that opportunity. So is that something that you felt like was that something that just came out of nowhere, or were you like, man, this is something I really wanted to do?
Nah, it didn't come out of nowhere. I'll be honest with you. Like I woke up one day and was just like, man, like I'm always the type of person that want to do what people doing. So it was like, then I'm into fashion as well. So it's like, boom. Then me not being able to just can afford the high dollar stuff, that's how it came about too. Then having this type of mindset. So like, all right, no matter how big I get, let me use my influence to make it pop again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I ordered it one time offline, just put it to work. Put in the video one time, bam. Then man, the guy called me from the situation from FUBU. He would listen to my music 2 months before he even called my phone. Called my phone on New Year's, man, like, speaking about changing my life and all that type of stuff. So, man, went out there and just, man, made it work.
That's something that a lot of people just can't say they did. You know, like a lot of people just they work hard to get somewhere and it doesn't happen. But when you're able to actually knock those things out, knock out those goals or whatever that you have, it makes you feel good and it kind of gives you confidence. Like, did you feel like, well, all right, got this FUBU deal done. I need to start pushing that, and then who's going to be next? What's my next kind of deal? Do you feel like you've kind of got more goals set up after that?
Oh, that's just one goal, like, and that's not even all the way set to where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, I got so much I want to do. Like we be talking forever. I speak on everything I want to do, but when it comes to this brand, like, bro, I got so many ideas, so much like the vision, the outreach that I plan on, you know what I'm saying, doing. It's just the ministry when it comes to it, just everything. Like, bro, I can't even just put my mind together right now when it comes to that because it's just so much.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to master, like I said right now, like Leon. You know what I'm saying? So everything like a plug is just laid out right now. So I'm putting it together one day. And I am putting it together right now to be real, but just, you know what I'm saying, mastering me right now. The character, that's within me, the man within me.
Yeah.
The artist, you know what I'm saying? So once I get everything together on that level, like, I'm gonna pour out more of it. You know what I'm saying? So, but right now I'm trying to be more just one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting there though.
When you are like in the studio or whatever, is there a certain method that you use to like write your lyrics or whatever? Do you already like to have it written, before you go to the studio, or do you like to just sit there and write it out? Like, what's your style?
Man, my thing is, when I first came in, my series I got is I don't rap by vibe. Okay. So with that being said, like, I sing rap however I feel is what I want to do. Yeah. So it's just, I write, I go in, like, most of my freestyles I just freestyle, to be real, because, like, I ain't been spending much time on the A verse, but and I'm not saying I'm not putting my all into it, but it's just like, it's kind of go more just, my mind's sitting more just straightforward when it comes to that, like right then and there. Yeah. Because like, it's big and it's like, I know I can't take my time with this. Like, I know I can't take my time with this, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I know I can't take my time with this, so it's just, I get straight to the features, man. But when it comes to me, when I'm trying to tell my story and just not tell too much of it, I'm right, to be real. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's probably been a new wave of people who just like to go and punch in and all that stuff. But I'm not a fan of it just because, like, I feel like you're not going to get the full thought that I had if I just, like, go in and just say some stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to be able to write it down and look at it and be like, no, that was stupid. And then, go in and fix it. But, some people just, they go in and punch in and they feel like that's a wrap. But I feel like I got more to say and I want to think out everything that I'm saying. So that's just me, though.
It's me, too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I said, I want to tell this story and I need you to hear me out.
Yeah. Because,
like I said, everybody don't go through this, but take this, the motivational part of it, and apply it to your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And get out of the situation. Because, bro, I'm trying to get out of mine.
Yeah.
No matter how you looking at me, no matter what you hear from me, like, just know Leon trying to get out of his situation. Leon trying to be bigger than what he is now. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Do you have any, like, siblings or anything that you talk to about music or whatever, or is it you just single?
Nah, I ain't got nobody I really talk to about music, like, siblings-wise, nah. Yeah. No. Nah. I have people I talk to, though.
Just, like, friends and whatnot?
Yeah, I got friends, mentors, stuff like that I talk to, but other than that, family-wise, nah, just my cousin, which is one of my managers, A&R, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Jordan Ship, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, nah, I don't talk to nobody with the kind of family.
Yeah, I mean, I know some artists, like, it's tough to have family around you because either one, they're telling you all the wrong advice. Or
they just don't give a shit. Like,
they
just want you to be a giver.
Yeah, yeah.
Not putting in no work, no support.
Yeah.
It will be going on, so.
Yeah.
Me, nah, man, like, shout out to Boo Mitchell, Uriah, Roy Studios, everybody over there. Man, that's who I be getting my little game from when it comes to the business. Just.
Oh yeah, how did you link in with Boo and Uriah and all them?
I went to school with Uriah, daughter and his son, which is Uriah. I went to school with them. But really just like I said, I was an artist, but me just reaching out, just me wanting to I don't like sitting down when it comes. I just always want to grow. So finding ways to grow. I called Boo, you know what I'm saying? Just he allowed me to come intern for him. You know what I'm saying? So I was interning for a little while. So in the midst of all that, me and his son got real close on a whole another level. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, even him and Boo, like, both his sons, like, daughters and stuff like that, like, family period, like, we just got close. Like,
yeah,
bro, we close, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the sessions with this man, like, see him work. Like, I'm able to do this. Like, that's a blessing to do. Like, I don't ask him for nothing. I just cherish that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, because a lot of people, bro, I see how people want to be in the room with him.
Yeah.
Real talk. Like, so it's just like, I'm learning how to cherish that. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I done recorded on the mic, the legendary mic they have down there. Like, a lot of people, like, so it's just like, man, like, then even with the people I'm dealing with now, like, I met through these people, through Boo, through Uriah. I met through Uriah, like, I met these people. I even got music with Uriah that's coming out soon, but it's been nothing but a blessing meeting these people, man.
Does it feel weird that you are able to hang out with them and work with them, or?
Nah, I feel like it's just supposed to happen.
It's supposed to be,
we there, like, boom, like, cause like one time I tried to make myself feel like, man, do you know who you in here with? Like, do you know? Nah, like, I'd be cocking them, like, nah, like, they feel like they in here with Leon, so it's like we in here together.
Yeah,
that's what it feel like. We in here together, like, real talk. So because like I've learned so much from Uriah, Boo, and like Uriah learned so much from me, like, just even from character to music, like wisdom to whatever, like, learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I should be taking it in, man, like a sponge, bro. I swear to God, I should be in there just kicking it. Real talk. So that's what I've been doing.
When you aren't doing music, what are some things that you like to do? Like you like to bowl? Yeah, I mentioned bowling earlier. Like, what are some activities that you like to do when you aren't doing music? Because I know artists, you like to take your mind off things. Like, some people like to just play video games or whatever. So,
man, I bowl. I do some bowling there once in a while. I play some pool. So if y'all want to get a game with the pool, we can do it. Whatever. Yeah. Call and DM, whatever. But bam, that of course I chill. I like to chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say meditate, but just free my mind. That what else? I know how to play drums too.
You know how to play drums?
I don't know it, but I know how to play drums. Like,
oh my God!
Like I ain't just saying it. I'm good. I know how to play it. You know what I'm saying?
When did you start playing drums?
Since I was a little kid, I've been doing it.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the first things I ever picked up was some drumsticks.
Dang.
Before I even picked up football, it was drums. But what else, man? Of course, clothes, like fashion stuff like that. I just figuring out different fabrics, like figuring out what's this, what's that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, bro, just growing or whatever, bro. Like that. I like growing.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. So even when I'm chilling, like, how can I chill? Like, what's the most chill thing to do while you chilling? And still get some money.
Yeah.
That's how I'm coming. That's how I be coming, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get some money. I'm doing whatever mood I'm feeling like. That's how I'm trying to figure out some money.
Yeah. There's something that I thought was pretty cool that a lot of artists do, and that's you were talking about liking clothing and fashion, but linking up with a company instead of, which you probably might want to start your own clothing brand and have that as your main push, but yeah, it's an interesting thing to just use a company that's already running. I don't know if Fubu is $1 billion company. Or
Yeah,
not,
it's a $1 billion company, man.
So
yes, sir.
Having them as like your main push and wearing their clothing, y'all being linked together, that's something that people can associate. People already know what Fubu is and they see it, so they are associating y'all two together instead of you just pushing like Stoner Firm clothing because it's your own brand, which is a great thing to do. I definitely encourage artists to do that, but you're like, how can I link up with somebody who's already a staple and get that going for myself? So I think that's pretty cool that you're doing that though. Because
it's all about resources, man.
Oh yeah, they got plenty of it.
Yeah, people fail to realize like that people be so caught up on the name. Mm-hmm. Like even when it come to Cookie, like you go look at Cookie's interviews, like he's telling you all the resources he's using. Like you just gonna think it's Cookie, you just gonna think nah, bro. He using a lot of resources to be Cookie. When you talk, so that's how I look at it, bro. Dr. Dre, people shot that he sold the beats.
Billions of dollars.
Yeah, but he had to do it, and guess what? He's still getting royalties, still getting.
Yeah.
It's all about being able to do other things, bro. Have your money, like, have your mind free to do other things, bro. Like, now he ain't doing no work, but still making money.
Yeah.
He probably doing a little bit of work, overseeing some things, but he ain't doing as much as he was doing at first. Mm-hmm. Might seem back collecting the check, bro. He back focusing on his music more than anything. So.
You were talking about managing artists and just being involved with people. Mm-hmm. I've met Lakeitha, and awesome person. Is that a relationship that was started by you just running into her and recognizing her, or you had mutual friends? How did that get started?
Nah, I just got an eye for certain things, like saw her and grabbed her. You know what I'm saying? I just talked to her for a second, just did it. You know what I'm saying? So we working on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing that real soon. So just managing. So I've tried a few artists before her, honestly. But you know how things just go. Me learning the business as well. Being young in it, being new. But right now, at first, too, more than anything, I was building off a vision. You know what I'm saying? But now it's getting more structural on everything I want to do. Now you just managing, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. Because I arrange music as well, like beats. Learn how to do all this. So it's just, I'm a real musician, man. So when it comes to my artists, whatever, like just trying to manifest everything, like be a structure and not be so quick to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just building the patience and making every move count right now. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Do you feel like that came easy to you to be able to guide artists and manage them and let them know like the ins and outs and do's and don'ts?
To be real, yeah. Why? Because like my attention is good, bro. Like that's why. Like she not the only one I've helped. Like I helped a few people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? A few people. Like so it's just like Now I learn how to be discouraged when I don't be in the rooms where people do this and that or this and that woo woo. Like nah, like it ain't about that.
Yeah.
It's about knowing your role. It's about knowing your role, bro. Like when you're doing something. So that's how I do. But I know my role when it comes to me as a person, my character. Like when I'm doing this and that. So I just give what I can give, bro. Knowing God gonna bless me in the back end. Cause just like when people be in church, you know, people like, man, you put this entire God gonna bless you with money. Woo woo. Nah, it ain't about how he bless me with money. That's why people get discouraged about that. Like they be looking for it in money. Nah, he might bless you in mercy. He might bless you in protection. Like you might got some going with some, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got the credentials for it, but God can push you through though regardless. Because you giving. Like you know what I'm saying? It ain't all about money. Like it's just all about just putting to the universe, putting the right energy into the universe, bro. You're tired knowing you're gonna get it back. So
yeah, I mean, I definitely think karma's a thing. Like when you do good things, it just you feel like it. It just so happened to do that, but no, like it's just like putting the right people around you. If you put the right people around you, good things are going to happen. If you got the wrong people around you, bad things are going to happen. Like you hang out with a bunch of people who are doing all the wrong things. How you going to expect good things to happen to you? Like everybody doing wrong, so wrong things are going to happen.
This is why I always try to get, like, not saying I'm a perfect person, but I pay attention to me, whatever. Like, me wanting to learn a label, I have to pay attention to a lot of personalities and just learn them too as well. So like, so even come to my artists like that I manage, whatever, like I pay attention to how they move and try to teach them, like, bro, like people don't be liking it, like especially when I'm introducing to certain rooms, like certain people when I already know the character of this person and that person, like So like some people get discouraged when I tell them like, nah, you can't move like that. Like watch how you. But it's a business. Like you gotta know, especially when you're using somebody else's brand and their resources and what they're doing. Like sometimes you have to be patient and take. You know what I'm saying? Not all disrespect, not know none of that, but you got to be patient with what you got going on. Like not be so quick to throw it out when you just not the one that's walking yourself into those rooms. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about timing, bro. Like timing and knowing what's your value. Once you know your value, like just manifest it, like and just trust God and whatever you got going on. Like, there's a reason why where you at. Once you figure out that person, the reason where you at, you gonna skyrocket.
Do you have friends that you hang around that seem like they are able to contribute in a certain way? Like everybody like knows their role. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. But like, man, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I got a lot of people that surround me that's not gonna get in front of no camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that alone showed me how to be smart in so many other areas. Like, showed me how to be powerful without a gun, without money, without, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, bro. Like, it just showed me, bro, different things, bro. Because like I said, I try to grow all the time. So, man. Yeah. You know, some people just expect certain handouts, but I really respect the people, bro, that know that's not the case. Like, I got to put in some work. So when this man do get to a certain place, like, he don't mind giving this. He don't mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, have me around. Like, I love those type of people, bro. Like, they offering to work when they come around you. You know, not just kicking and laugh and check and do all that. Nah, like, you don't even know me well enough for like that yet. Like, let's work first. You know what I mean? So that's how I always introduce myself to people. Yeah. And that's how I felt like, just working with you. Like, I was like, how can I always approach people with how can I add value to them? You know, I figured I could teach you how to, do music or, engineering and stuff like that, because that's something that I feel like that has nothing to do with me. That's all about like helping you, learn more and immediately after that first session, you're like, I'll listen to music completely different. And True. That's me, being able to give you more knowledge and more wisdom and adding value to you. That's not me being like, I don't tell people all the time like, oh, I taught Leon this, right? I don't go posting it or nothing like that. It's just because that's something that was between me and you. We didn't go around, trying to parade or anything like that. But and I think that's the problem with social media nowadays. Everybody wants to tell everybody everything that they did, and they want to brag about everything. But it's like some things are supposed to be behind closed doors. And something supposed to just manifest itself. Yeah. Like just me, just alone. Like
I'm already telling you, look, yeah, I'm learning this and that, but it's more like so like from put it in y'all face and let you know what's really going on, how I've been growing. So when it is time for you to let you know who it is.
By the way, Leon is a fast learner, so y'all are in trouble.
Oh, big trouble. I ain't saying it because I'm just saying it because it's me, but like no cap, like because I want so many people. I feel like people just getting I feel like people getting fucked over like in so many ways. What they doing, bro? Like people just getting burnt out, bro. They getting fucked over, bro. So I just want to genuinely, for real, like give people like what they really want out of these situations, bro. So
yeah.
Out of their situation, you know what I'm saying? So like, I want to put people in the studio, bro, and really sit with them and get the best out of what they trying to do. Mm-hmm. Not just focus on money this hour, that hour. Cool, but let's manifest this situation.
Yeah. I think that really in the industry, like people, they have egos and they, they want people to know certain things and don't want people to know certain things. But I think the real ones, like the people who usually are the most successful are the ones that are able to just like, I don't know, just let people know what they're doing in a very strategic way. And then also, just not trying to rub stuff in people's faces or whatever. Like I saw a video today, people were talking about, I bet DaBaby's PR team be sweating bullets because, all the antics that he does and how crazy he be. But some artists are like that. And some people, like I think people like The Weeknd or Frank Ocean, like you hardly ever see them on camera. Like you never really see them. But those are the type of people, they're still very successful. They're not.
Silent killers.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what they are. Silent killers. Like,
yeah.
Not saying this is what I'm trying to grow my career to be, but because I need a certain type of influence to do what I'm trying to do. But like, I still don't just, how can I put this? Like, I don't glorify fame. I don't glorify this shit. This shit terrible to do. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you do that, it's not gonna come to me. If you asking me, like I'm basically just chasing a dream right now. Like fuck the fame, fuck all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I'm chasing what's making me happy right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I was playing ball, bro. In college, I put this shit down just to continue to do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, it made me happy.
Yeah. And that's, some people don't get past that. That's a very mature thought that you had was, I didn't want to do ball anymore. And like, I want to do music. I want to do something else.
Yeah, I'm making other people happy by me doing this shit. Trying, you know what I'm saying, allow people to live through me. But that's not the way, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I advise it. I don't care what. Every time I do anything, I tell people all the time, like, take control of your destiny, bro. Right now. Like, right now, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You're going to go through different struggles and all that, of course. But trust me, going to make you a boss. Like, and just like, sometimes when you have a certain disagreement with certain people, like, it keeps you from doing, you get blackballed. Mm-hmm. Bro, boss yourself up to where that don't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you want to speak your mind, you can. Like, that's how I live it, bro. Like, and know your role. Know your role. Real talk.
Controlling your destiny. That's all it's about, is being able to, be the places you want to be. Say the things you want to say. Because some people, they be signing these labels and they be locked up, as far as like, what they can say, what they can't say, what they want to do. And it's
true, because, bro, I got accepted to visible school, like, the college. Mm-hmm. But I chose not to go because it was like, bro, I don't want to put my creativity in whatever I'm doing to people's hand. Like, and it just puts me in a certain box.
Yeah.
Hell nah. I didn't want to do that. So I just, and like I said, keep taking control of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't feel like going through that again, man.
Yeah. I think that when people are put into those situations, we don't get the full version of them. Like, we get this tamed version. It's like seeing a tiger in the zoo. We don't get to see the real them. It's this like thing that's been shaped, and it's like, hey, this is the new you. You can't be the real you. So that's an unfortunate part.
Bro, you just said something. Real talk, you just said something. Like, it's like taming people, bro. Like, I know some people who've been tamed for real. Like different people when they come back to go to school, do whatever they doing, they different, bro.
Yeah.
Just with the art though, they different. So, but me, I'm not going for that.
And it could be, it could be all the way to your lyrics. You know what I mean? Like when people they get these handcuffs on them and they, hey, don't say that. Oh, don't talk about that. Don't do that. So now they can't be the real them. Even you just ask, can I cuss on the podcast? I want you to be you. You know what I mean? Like I want you to be the real you, and that's why I set my podcast up that way. Is so that people can say what they want to say and do what they want to do. Because I don't like having this is a platform. Like this platform was meant to show people who the real version is across the table from me. I don't want people to see a version of people that, they got to be, on TV and whatnot and look a certain way, talk a certain way. I want people to get the real version and then be like, oh, okay, that's them. I want people to come to this podcast to be like, oh, I got the real version of Leon. I didn't get anything else, which you aren't you aren't different every time, but some people are. Some people, they'll get on a podcast and be completely different how they are on like social media and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, snap. They were saying this and that on the podcast, but they do
fuck that. If anything, I'm going to elevate who I am. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to elevate who I am, bro. Like, and smart people know how to do that. Businessmen know how to do that.
Yeah.
Not a dumb person.
Yeah.
Person who just choose me on it. So, like I said, all about growth, bro. Knowing how to adapt.
Yeah.
So right now, for me, it's about adapting, man. So that's what I'm on.
Adapting is a hard thing for people to do in the music industry. You can see that because it kills people's careers. Like the industry is constantly adapting with like streaming and with TikTok is killing the game right now. By the way, are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, but shit, I can't dance or nothing. I suck. I suck, bro. I can't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it because I like to have fun. Like,
yeah.
I do it once in a while. Like, go check me out on that junk. Everything, all my social media, Leon Stoner Firm. Or Stoner Firm Leon. Like, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, verified on Instagram, so you're gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever that name is, that's the name you go by. So, it's just like, yeah, I be having fun, bro. I do what I try because I ain't gonna lie, I was a class clown. Fucked up in the head, boy. So I would have just had the energy to try to have fun, be different on that level.
Yeah.
So TikTok help bring that creativity out, whatever. But I'm gonna get more into it though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people it's definitely helped their career. Even things as simple as like SoundCloud. A lot of people they'll blow up off SoundCloud or TikTok, and it's just,
Audio Mac too, huh?
Oh yeah, Audio Mac. I forgot about that. Yeah, those are like some platforms that some people, they put their all into those platforms because they know it's free and people can listen to the whole song and all that kind of stuff, and they blow up. And a lot of people take those avenues for granted, but that's still an avenue that can get you famous. That can put some money in your pockets and get you to the spot that you want to be. But you just got to take advantage of it. If you don't take advantage of it, then you ain't gonna get to where you want to go.
Because I feel like monetizing YouTube, so like, that was a smart thing they ever could do. Like without a person had to go through so much, bro. Like you got to put in the work, get the subscribers and all that shit to get monetized. But
yeah, you
still upload that free shit and just get paid by them just streaming it. So I liked it.
What's some? Well, I think you said you like Spotify the best as far as like thinking that's the way that people can elevate.
Yeah, but it all depends on what your team is doing. To be real, how independent you are. But man, let me tell you my favorite one though. Tidal.
Oh yeah,
Tidal sound the best.
They've got some great algorithms for their music as far as like the compression of the audio. They use lossless and the high fidelity music. That's the Tidal's where it's at.
Tidal, bro. Hey, everybody, go listen to your music on Tidal. You gonna thank me later. Go listen to your watch, bro. You gonna be like, bro, I sound that good. Yes, you do. You gonna know these folks out here tripping. Like it's better. You gonna know it's better. It's better quality out here. And Tidal for sure got it. Not saying everybody can afford it, but Tyler got it, bro.
Yeah. I think that when people finally get to hear, you know, the difference of how music is on certain streaming sites and whatnot, it makes a difference. I actually let my wife listen to.
Are you married, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
married.
you never.
I never knew that, bro.
But yeah, I let her listen to. Gosh, what was it? It was some song on like Spotify, and then I was like, all right, now listen to this song on Apple Music. I think it was like some Kid Cudi joint, and she was just like playing them back and forth. She was like, Spotify sounds like crap, but they got a great app though. Like their app is amazing. Like they've got all their playlists and stuff like that, and so that's what helps them out. So
true. Spotify is where it's at too, man. Like everything about you, I ain't gonna lie. Apple Music cool, fool, but that shit for them industry motherfuckers, big label motherfuckers.
yeah.
Other than that, bro, find a way to push your shit somewhere else. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's getting so many now. People still use like Pandora and stuff like that, and that's how you can get on playlists and be on radio. So,
what you think about the? I ain't tried the Kanye West shit yet.
Oh, you talking about like that little player that he released? I hadn't even seen one, but I mean, I've seen him on internet. But
man, I get my hand on. I'm making some music with that motherfucker.
And that's pretty cool how he released it as like his album.
Stem player, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's pretty sick and genius. I mean, a lot of people want to call Kanye crazy, but the man's a genius.
Bro, Kanye just different. When you different, bro, you gonna be called crazy.
Yes.
Like if you don't be called different, you ain't doing something right. You know
Correct.
So.
Yeah. If people don't think you're a little bit crazy, then you ain't doing the right things.
I ain't gonna lie, I talk to myself a lot. I be saying to myself, boy, you crazy as hell. But, hey, first of all, I'm a loner. You know what I'm saying? So I don't keep with nobody anyway. So
yeah.
It become like that. It be like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. You have to be true to yourself, you know what I mean? Like you can't care what other people think because then that's going to diminish your brand, you know, who you are. So if you like to do whatever, you know, be you. You know, that's what got Kanye to where he is. And people like Kid Cudi, like those people, they found their own lane. Another person I think about is like Travis Scott. Like when Travis Scott came out with his vocals and he had that, what was the name of that?
Auto-tune?
He had, yeah, like all his auto-tune stuff, like that whole album that he first came out, or mixtape that he first came out with, I was like, man, this sounds so different, but this dude got his own wave. He got his own style, so.
It worked.
Yeah.
Never heard before.
Yeah.
T-Pain stars and shit, though.
The T-Pain, that was another one. Like, people who are different are the ones that break the industry.
And forever rich.
People don't know how to deal with them. They're like, what is this person doing? They're not doing what everybody else is doing. Who do they think they are? And then they make these breakthroughs and they be killing it.
I don't need them big ass labels.
Yeah.
Especially when you're smart, you can run it up by yourself. Run it up by yourself. Run it up by yourself when you can. You know what I'm saying? If you can run it up by yourself, no cap.
Yeah.
Trust me. You know, it's cool to have a team. Don't get me wrong, but that's still by yourself. If they don't mean your best interest, bro, they ain't genuinely with you. They not with you. They not the team. They not with you.
Even Nas, he said in that one song, start a label, run it, sign yourself. That's a major key. Because Nas knows, like that man, he's a genius. You know, he's a musical genius. So he knows, like, you know, how the industry work. He know how people be getting screwed over or whatever in the industry. So it's like, hey, listen to the man. He know the ins and outs.
He been through it.
Yeah.
He's done it. So why not? So
who are some people that you like? I don't want to say model yourself after, but you know, you look up to. You think that they, you know, have got good styles or whatever in the industry.
Nobody. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, just being real, like, I can learn from them though.
Yeah, yeah.
But looking up to people. Nah, I don't. I don't do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like so.
Yeah, I think that there are some people who they might have a style that I enjoy, you know, I like, but I would say the same. Like I don't don't model myself after anybody or anything like that because I've got my own style. You know, I got my own thing that I like to do. So
just like you couldn't read, like I don't like doing samples. I like organic. I like original beats, bro, because like I want to be the one you sample here.
Yeah.
So I ain't without the other shit. That's great.
What are some things that you're trying to do in the industry? Are you like a certain type of music? You know.
Nah, not a certain type of music. To be real, like, I'm open to everything. I'm open to a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro. Like, come from. Yeah, you gotta do this and that to make it out or get a certain type of eye. But, bro, I got my bag sealed up right now. But I'm gonna get real deep in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Real talk. So I just got so much I want to accomplish, bro. Like, it's a lot. And what I want to do as an artist, businessman, a brother, a dad, uncle, whatever. I got a lot I want to do, bro. So a mentor, whatever. I just got a lot I want to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm planning it out and putting it together. And once I'm able to just execute everything, I'm gonna speak more on it for real.
Is there a certain like I guess rollouts that you have coming up, or as far as your music, or stuff with FUBU? Do you have like these things planned out in the future?
For the most part, yeah, but a lot of stuff is a feel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Planning is very important. It's very important. But like, nah, bro, they got to see, bro. They got to pay. They got to see. They have to see what's gonna happen. Real talk. So it ain't too much to think about or talk about. Like, that you got to see. You know what I'm saying? Because Memphis is a monkey do city, bro. You gotta watch what you say around these people.
I definitely agree with that.
So once everything just get rolled out and I'm able to execute everything, that's when I'm gonna just speak more about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I got some stuff for really pop. Yep, for sure.
I know you was talking about doing music with different people, so I think that's that's something that people should be looking forward to in the future. And I definitely think that all the new fans and audience that you're about to capture. What's something that you would want to tell them? Like, go listen to obviously all of your music, but what's something that you feel like is like a song that you feel it's like, hey, listen to this song. I put the most story of me behind this or whatever.
Well, I just dropped a tape called Block Blues, so go listen to that. You're gonna get a lot of more rawness out of me. But right now, what I'm pushing is Poof. I can get it gone. Nina by my side. I gotta make it home. Me, preaching Big Hummer G. You know what I'm saying? But that's everywhere. Video, everything. You know what I'm saying? So Poof, bro. Go listen to Poof. Check that out. Tap in. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, it's everywhere. Apple Music, Tidal, Google Music, Apple Music, your auntie house. That shit in Africa.
That video was dope. I really like that video.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. What's I guess like people? Well, you obviously have Instagram. What else do you have?
Man, I got all social media. Follow me everywhere. Stoner Firm Leon or Leon Stoner Firm. The brand at Stoner Firm. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get that. Then when it comes to the football situation, I got some coming for y'all real soon. So make sure y'all tap into that. Follow me because I ain't gonna say too much. I got some working for y'all when it comes to that, man. And I know y'all gonna want to support it. So stay tuned. All that, man. Block Blues out right now. Video and the EP is out right now. I got a tape coming out real soon too as well. So I just gave y'all exclusive info on it on here. So man, I got some things really from work. Shows as well. African Neighbor, we turning up. Yo.
You got some more beat battles coming?
Oh yeah. That's not gonna stop. I don't care how big I get. That's how I'm pouring into the city right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For the biggest way I'm pouring into the city. So that's I'm gonna continue doing that, man. Shout out to Space Age, man, my business partner. You dig?
Yeah. Really, Space Age is awesome get to talk to him a lot.
My dog.
Also, gosh, what's his name? Was it Playboy Cash? I think he won one of your.
He won the one for the recent one.
Yeah.
Bino won the last one. Goliath Beats. XO Nation. But man, it's a few of them. My favorite one, that one battle though, Goliath, bro. Goliath hard.
I'll have to check him out.
Goliath Beats hard. Y'all can tap in with him. He's an engineer and everything.
Okay.
But Easy Money is one of my favorite too. He's been supporting Boy Bills when he's 15 years old. But like I said, Goliath. Of course you're Roddy Mitchell, but Goliath my favorite one when it comes to the battle wise. He's dope for sure.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you for everybody for tuning in, and it's been beyond.
Block Blues, go get it right now.
All right. Thank you for everybody tuning in. See you next time.